Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all, and you're all awesome, okay? All right? This week we're going to talk about Satan is fear, the effects of fear, okay? We're going to talk about the causes and effect of fear and how it creates evil, things like that, okay? So, my soul's been in heaven for 10 years. I'm in a war for heaven, okay? I fight evil for Jesus Christ's love in heaven, okay? I am a warrior for heaven, okay? All right? I delivered my soul to heaven 10 years ago, okay? I am part of Jesus Christ's love and heaven. I am part of the truth from heaven, because heaven is the truth, okay? So, all right? And let's get on with our video, okay? The causes and effect of fear is pretty much what this is going to be about, okay? Satan is fear. Fear is Satan, okay? We're going to talk about the causes and effect of fear, okay? And what's created from fear, things like that, okay? A long time ago, there was a war. A war started against heaven. And this is when fear was created, okay? When the fear was created, that's when the war started against heaven, okay? And when this fear was created, that's when Satan started a war against heaven, okay? All right? And this was back before civilization, okay? Because Satan is fear, fear is Satan, all right? And this is what created that before civilization, because fear and evil is spread throughout the land through civilization, because you all stopped delivering your souls to heaven, okay? Back before civilization, when fear was created, okay? Yeah, because fear is Satan, Satan is fear, all right? What happened is, this is what's created from fear, okay? When you live in fear, you will defend Satan. And this is how. Because when you live in fear, you will prejudge and hate. Prejudice and hate is created by fear, okay? And what's created from prejudice and hate? Evil, okay? All right? So this is how fear creates evil, okay? Evil creates more fear, okay? So you have fear and evil keeping your soul out of heaven, okay? All right? You have fear and evil keeping your soul out of heaven. And that's pretty much what's going on, all right? Now, what we have to do is we have to remove the fear, okay? All right? Because you got fear and evil keeping your soul out of heaven. And what's created from fear is prejudgment and hate, evil, okay? Terrorism, chaos, hate and corruption, okay? Prejudice and hate, hate and corruption. Mental illness is created from evil, and suicide is created from evil, okay? All the bad stuff we see going on around the world is created from fear. That's why we need to remove our fear. When you remove your fear, you will free yourself from Satan. When you remove your fear, okay? This is what these videos are all about. I'm showing you how to remove your fear so you can defend heaven. Because when you remove your fear, you will defend heaven, okay? When you remove your fear, okay? If you live in fear, you defend Satan. If you remove your fear, you defend heaven, okay? All right? And that's what these videos are all about, okay? So, what else can I explain to you? Yeah, all right? You all live in fear. And when you live in fear, you prejudge and hate, okay? This prejudgment and hate creates evil. So now you're living in fear and evil, and this is what's keeping your souls out of heaven. We need to remove the fear, because when we remove the fear, we will remove the evil. Okay? All right? So, that's why that must be removed. Okay? So, all right? What else can I explain? This is what attacked Jesus Christ, because you all lived in fear. That's what attacked Jesus Christ when he was alive. Okay? The truth about Jesus Christ is he was tortured and murdered by prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards, before he could tell you how to deliver your soul to heaven. That was the truth I received from heaven 10 years ago, when my soul entered heaven. Okay? When my soul entered heaven, I was seeing prejudice and hate, and Jesus Christ told me the truth, what happened to him. I had to increase my love more and more and more to get to the truth. Okay? To get more and more truth, I had to increase the forces of my love. I did that through believing in myself and never giving up to win against evil. Okay? All right? I'm actually going after Satan. I'm on a mission. I'm going after Satan because I want to get to the truth why there are no souls going to heaven. That's what this is about. Okay? I'm getting to the truth why there's no souls going to heaven. My soul's in heaven and yours is not in heaven. I want your souls to go to heaven. I want you to become warriors and defend heaven with me. Okay? And Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? I want you to become a warrior. Okay? Defend heaven with Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? With me. Okay? And Jesus Christ, love in heaven. We all defend heaven together. Okay? Because I am part of Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? And I'm gathering intelligence for you. Okay? I'm actually intelligence from heaven. Okay? Like I said, Jesus Christ was tortured and murdered by prejudice and angels and cowards before he could tell you how to deliver your soul to heaven. He was sent here to show you how to deliver your soul to heaven. But before he could tell you how to deliver your souls to heaven, he was tortured and murdered by prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards. He won. You want to know how he won? His soul was already in heaven. When the prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards were torturing and murdering him, he was already in heaven. His soul was already in heaven. That means that he only could have did one thing. He never gave up to win. He never gave up to win. That's how he won. And his soul stayed in heaven. And his soul is in heaven now. Okay? That's how I know the truth. Okay? Because I connected to him. Our souls are connected. When your soul enters heaven, your souls will be connected together with Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? All right? Once you start believing in yourself and you never give up to win against evil, you start defending heaven right away. You start removing your fear, things like that. All right? Believing in yourself, you start to remove your fear. Okay? When you believe in yourself. Okay? When you never give up to win, we're going to make your love unbreakable. Okay? What we're doing is we're making your love powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? What you're doing is when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly and you believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil, you are following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. The right way. Okay? That's what you're doing. Okay? And as you do this, that's removing your fear. Okay? When you follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way, you are removing your fear. Okay? And some really cool things happen when you remove your fear. You're increasing the forces of your love. That's what you're doing. Okay? When you remove your fear. When you remove your fear, you are increasing the forces of your love. When you increase the forces of your love, you'll stop prejudging and hating. And you'll stop attacking love. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah. Okay? And do what they say can't be done. All right? You know, you saying I can't, I cannot, that's impossible. That comes from Satan. That's your own fear that tells you that. Okay? Because Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. Okay? That goes against you believing in yourself. Because it wants to keep your soul out of heaven. That's why. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay? What prejudice does, prejudice makes you give up. That's what it does. Prejudice makes you give up. Okay? That's what prejudice does. It makes you give up and it keeps your love weak and broken. Okay? Because it breaks love. That's what prejudice does. Prejudice and hate breaks love. It keeps you in fear. That's what it does. That is the purpose of it. To keep you in fear. Okay? That's why it's there. That's the reason why it's there. To keep you in fear. So you never deliver your soul to heaven. That's why it's there. Okay? All right? Okay, now we're going to explain how to deliver your soul to heaven the correct way. I'm going to explain to you how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Okay? Like I followed Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Okay? Here's how we do that. You believe in yourself and you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? All right? And what that's going to do, that's going to start removing your fear. An animal delivers its soul to heaven the same exact way. Okay? With an animal doesn't live in fear. Okay? An animal has to survive in the wild. Okay? It believes in itself and it never ever gives up to win, to survive in the wild. And that keeps its soul in heaven while it's alive. Okay? You're doing pretty much the same thing, but you're doing it against evil because you're living in civilization. Okay? So you're always believing in yourself and never giving up to win. Okay? And what happens is you start to remove your fear. Okay? And you're making your love powerful and unbreakable. Okay? As you start to remove your fear, you will start to behave. You start to automatically behave. You start to know the difference between good and bad, things like that. Okay? Right? Okay? And as your love increases, you're going to start to overcome things like, I can't, I cannot, that's impossible, things like that. Because you got to do what they say can't be done. Okay? They got you believing that delivering your soul to heaven is impossible. No. You can deliver your soul to heaven. You can follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Okay? All right? This is how I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? You believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil. Okay? Winners don't quit. Quitters don't win. Okay? Be determined, all right? And that's it. Okay? And you know, if you can do a talent or something, that makes it easier because the forces of your love is through your talents. Okay? All right? So, okay? And what else can I tell you? And as your soul, as you increase the forces of your love, here's what's going to happen. As you remove your fear, okay? Don't fear God, okay? They got you fearing God. Don't fear God, okay? God loves you. God prays for you. God cheerleads your soul to heaven, okay? Don't fear God. Don't fear Jesus Christ. Don't fear the Lord, okay? Don't fear at all, because it's that fear is what makes you fear love. Don't fear. We're removing the fear, okay? And you don't have to fear judgment, okay? Because you're the judge, okay? All right? As you remove your fear, you're going to remove your prejudgment, okay? And you'll stop judging, and you'll stop prejudging others and hating others as you remove your fear, okay? That's what we're removing, okay? We're removing your prejudgment, okay? So There's no judgment in heaven. You're the judge. Whether you want to do this or not, whether you want to deliver your soul to heaven and follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way, you're the judge. Okay? All right? And you know what? And after your soul enters heaven, you're not going to fear death. Because you know you're going to win when you die. Okay? After you remove all your fear, you become a non-sinner. Okay? You actually become a non-sinner. And if you become a non-sinner, your soul enters heaven. And you'll know whether you're going to do good or bad, because you're going to know the difference between good and bad. And then you start learning the difference between love and hate from heaven, not from down here on the planet. You're going to learn that from heaven. Okay? Automatically. You're going to learn that stuff from heaven. Okay? All right? So, and don't fear death. You're not going to fear death because you're going to remove your fear. When you remove all your fear, you are not going to fear death because you know your soul's already in heaven. That means you're going to win when you die. You're going to know that you win when you die. If you know you're going to win when you die, you are not going to fear death. Okay? All right? And after your soul's in heaven, you in heaven don't lose. Because now you're in the war for heaven. Because you've entered the war for heaven. Okay? So, you're not going to fear death. Okay? Because you know you're going to win. If you know you're going to win, you're not going to fear death. Tell you that right now. I don't fear death because I know I'm going to win when I die. Okay? And heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Okay? It is what it is. It is exactly what I said it is. Okay? It is the most beautiful feeling I ever felt and saw. Okay? All right? It is the most beautiful feeling I ever felt and saw. Okay? Believe me, I did not want to come back after I visited heaven. I felt like I was in heaven. I didn't want to wake up. You know what I mean? But I got a mission to do for Jesus Christ's love in heaven, and that's what I'm working on. Okay? So, I'm gathering intelligence for you so we can get your souls into heaven. Because this is a war. This is not a religion. This is a war. Okay? All right? And how else can I explain things? Yeah. You're not going to fear death. You in heaven don't lose. Okay? You never give up to win against evil. Never give up ever to win. Okay? And that will prevent suicide. Okay? What happens with suicide is a person their soul has entered the war for heaven. Then they get attacked by evil. Okay? This hurts them. Okay? And they're very hurt. This probably causes depression and mental illness, things like that. But what happens is they're in the war for heaven and they're very hurt. Okay? And they want to escape the pain. In order to escape the pain, they commit suicide. That means they give up. They gave up. That's what happened. That's what causes suicide. It causes evil tries to make you give up, so you commit suicide. Don't give up, no matter how hard it is, no matter how tough things get. Just know that your soul's going to heaven. And if you have no fear, that will prevent suicide. If you have no fear and know your soul's going to heaven, you're not going to commit suicide. Okay? Because what happens is if you commit suicide, Satan wins. Okay? You don't want Satan to win. I want you to win. Okay? So, all right? So that's what causes suicide. Evil breaks love and creates suicide and mental illness, things like that. Okay? Yeah. That's what's keeping your love weak, is how evil breaks love. Evil is there to break love and keep you in fear. As long as it breaks your love, it keeps you in fear. If you make your love unbreakable and powerful, then you're starting to deliver your soul to heaven the correct way. Okay? All right? What happens is you automatically learn the difference between prejudice and hate and the forces of love. That's what you do. You'll stop bowing and breaking the prejudice and hate, and you'll only bow and break to Jesus Christ's love in heaven. Okay? All right? So, okay? That's delivering your soul to heaven. What's left? Let's talk about the causes and effect of the forces of love versus evil. Okay? Now what happens is, when you're delivering your soul to heaven, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. This is going to increase the forces of your love. Okay? And as your love increases, you are going to hurt their prejudice. Okay? When your love increases, you hurt their prejudice. That causes the prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards, to attack you. Okay? They're going to attack you with things like hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything's your fault. Forget about it. You know what I mean? They ruined my reputation with that. I was attacked by that constantly. It never ends. And I'm still attacked by that. I'm still attacked by that today. Okay? It never ends. I'm in the war for heaven. It just never ends. I'm in the war for heaven, gathering intelligence for you. This is the truth. I am the truth. Okay? I was attacked by this garbage, or you know what I mean. I was attacked by this for over 30 years. My love just kept increasing and increasing and increasing and increasing. Because I had an American dream. And winners don't quit and quitters don't win. Okay? That's what happened. And I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? I accidentally conquered evil. Didn't even know it. Until my love got stronger and stronger and stronger, then I was able to explain this to you. Okay? Because my love's constantly increasing. Because I'm going after Satan right now to get to the truth. Why there's no souls going to heaven. Okay? That's what I'm doing right now. That's my mission. Okay? For Jesus Christ's love in heaven. Okay? Because my soul's already in heaven. I'm going to win when I die. That's why I'm doing this. Okay? So, all right? I don't live in fear. I know I'm going to win when I die. Okay? All right, back to the causes and effect between the forces of love, right, and evil. Okay? Prejudice and hate. What's going to happen is you're going to hurt their prejudice because you increase the forces of your love. Okay? They're going to attack you with, what did I say? Hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to blame you for this. Everything's your fault. Forget about it. Okay? I want you to never give up to win. Okay? Your life may get hard. It may get tough out there. You know, for some people it could be easy, but for some people it's going to get rough. I know it will. Delivering your soul to heaven is it's tough, I know. It wasn't easy. It was not easy for me. Okay? All right? My entire life and career was destroyed because of this. I got fired from my job for delivering my soul to heaven. So, okay? So, just so you know. Okay? Now, let's say somebody breaks your balls or your chops, okay? You're allowed to defend heaven, okay? You're allowed to defend heaven. You got to defend yourself because you're defending heaven, okay? What did I say? You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven, okay? So you're defending heaven, okay? When you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. That's why I want you to never give up to win, okay? All right? Okay? Let's say somebody breaks your balls or your chops, okay? All right? You're allowed to say, hey, I delivered my soul to heaven. I'm going to win when I die. Okay? Go have a nice life. Leave me alone, you know? Whatever. Okay? All right? Then you can tell them in a nice way that you delivered your soul to heaven. Okay? Whatever, you know? Or you could be nasty about it and say, hey, I delivered my soul to heaven, you know? You can take your prejudice and hate and stick it up your butt. You can tell them right out, okay? You can say, hey, I'm in a war for heaven, you know? Go take your prejudice and hate and stick it up your butt, you know? I'd say you can say the other word, but being that maybe children may watch this, I don't want to curse, okay? So I gotta stop cursing. So I want children to watch these videos. That's why. That's why I'm trying to be very nice about this, okay? I'm trying to be as nice as I can because this is a war for heaven. This is not a religion, okay? And I don't, you know, kids are gonna get bullied and attacked by this, okay? Because I was bullied and attacked by it, okay? By prejudice and hate, okay? And I don't want them to give up. I always want them to believe in themselves and never give up to win against evil, okay? And you'll be following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way, okay? So, yeah, never give up to win. And do what they say can't be done, you know? There ain't nothing you can't do, okay? It's your own fear that makes you say, I can't do this, or I can't do that, or I cannot do this, or that's impossible. That's your own fear. When you believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil, you're going against that. That's Satan telling you that you can't. You know that? Because Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. Okay? Satan's telling you that you can't and cannot, and that's impossible, so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. And you're under his control. As long as you're in fear, you are under Satan's control. You understand? As long as you're in fear, you are under Satan's control. You will attack others with prejudice and hate. You will attack love and freedom with prejudice and hate. Because when you increase the forces of your love, you're defending love and freedom with the forces of love. Evil attacks love and freedom with prejudice and hate. That's what evil attacks love and freedom with. Prejudice and hate. Okay? You go up against that when you believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil. You go up against that. You go up against prejudice and hate. Because you're defending love and freedom with the forces of love. When you defend love and freedom with the forces of love, you're defending heaven. You're defending heaven. Okay? All right? If you live in fear, you're going to attack love and freedom with prejudice and hate. If you live in fear. You live in fear, you defend Satan. You remove your fear, you defend heaven. Okay? That's the way it is. That's the way it is. This is the war for heaven. That's the war for heaven. Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. You want me to explain it again? I'm going to explain this again, okay? When you remove your fear, you will increase the forces of your love. Okay? This defends love and freedom with the forces of love. This defends heaven. Because heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's why you'll be defending heaven when you increase the forces of your love. You'll be increasing love. You'll be defending love and freedom with the forces of love. Okay? When you remove your fear. Okay? That's what these videos are all about. How to remove your fear. Okay? Because fear is Satan, Satan is fear. Okay? You live in fear, you will attack love and freedom with prejudice and hate. This creates evil, this creates chaos. This creates all the bad garbage that goes on around the world because of fear. This is created from fear. All the bad stuff that goes on around the world is created from fear. Mental illness, suicide, things like that. Terrorism, I can go on and on and on. Hate and corruption. Look what's happening to our country because of the hate and corruption. That's what hate and corruption is causing to your country. Hate and corruption hurts your country because it's created from prejudice and hate. That's why hate and corruption hurts your country. Socialism, communism, dictatorships, these things go against heaven. These things go against heaven and try to keep you in fear. They want to keep you in fear to keep your souls out of heaven. As long as they keep you in fear, they keep your souls out of heaven. You understand? That's why we have to remove the fear. Heaven is at war. This is a war, not a religion. And it hurts. When you get attacked by prejudice and hate, it hurts. I know it does, because I was attacked by a lot of it. Okay? It never ends. Because you're in the war for heaven. And know that you're going to win when you die. When you know you're going to win when you die, you ain't going to fear anything. Okay? You're going to defend heaven, and you ain't going to fear nothing. When you know you're going to win when you die and you remove your fear. Okay? This is a war. Heaven is at war. Satan started a war against heaven before civilization. This was hidden from you. All this time, this was hidden from you. This is the best way I can collect the intelligence and give it to you. That's what I'm doing. I'm gathering intelligence for you. Because I love you and I think you're awesome and I want you to win. Because if you win, heaven wins. You understand? If you win, heaven wins. I want your souls to go to heaven. I want yous to win. Okay? Because if yous win, heaven wins. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah. This is the difference between love and hate, is what I'm explaining. I'm explaining you the truth between love and hate from heaven. That's why this is what I am explaining to you. This did not come out of a Bible. I never read the Bible. Okay? All the information I gather comes from heaven. My soul is in heaven. I'm gathering the information because my soul is in heaven. The forces of my love is increasing. Okay? All right? I'm a singer. Okay? That's a talent. Okay? The forces of your love is through your talents. This is how we fight back evil. Okay? The forces of your love is through your talents. The forces of your love removes fear. Okay? That's what it does. It removes fear. And when it removes fear, it may hurt their prejudice. Oh well. But that's what it does. The forces of love removes fear. Okay? The forces of love from heaven removes fear. Okay? Because Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. Okay? know if I missed anything. I explained to you what you get attacked by. I want you to defend yourselves. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Okay? I want you to defend yourselves from prejudice and hate from now on. Okay? Don't break. Okay? It's like I said, you know, as you remove your fear, you'll learn the difference between prejudice and hate and the forces of love. Automatically, you learn this from heaven. Okay? You will stop bowing and breaking to prejudice and hate, and you'll only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. You'll only bow and break to what's up there. You'll only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? All right? That's it. And you'll stop bowing and breaking to prejudice and hate. Okay? Like I said, socialism, communism, dictatorships, these things go against heaven. These things are created from prejudice and hate because they want to keep you in control. They want to keep you in control because they want to keep you in control. They're going to keep you in fear. That's what propaganda and lies does. They create propaganda and lies to keep you in fear. As long as they keep you in fear, you stay under their control. You will do whatever they tell you to do because you live in fear. Okay? Because they keep you in fear. That's what socialism, communism, and dictatorships do. They keep you in fear. So you never deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? I love you all. You're all awesome. Okay? All right? We love you, Jesus Christ, love in heaven. And we want you to be a warrior. Okay? We need warriors for heaven. So we can start defending heaven. Okay? She needs to be defended. Heaven needs to be defended. Okay? I want you to become defenders for heaven and deliver your souls to heaven the correct way. Follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Make your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. That's what I want you to do. Okay? Nothing's impossible. Okay? When you remove your fear, you'll start to learn that. Okay? You can do amazing things with your life too. When you increase the forces of your love, you can do amazing things with your life. Okay? So, amazing things with your life. Okay? All right? Until next week. Okay? We love you, Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? We love you, we pray for you, and we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? We got your back. Okay? We want you to conquer evil. All right? We love you. All right? Okay? We pray for you, and we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? Until next week, I'll try to find another topic. Okay? I love you all. Bye.